Today is April 18th, 2021. I am Miss Gail Adams. I am celebrating today. Today I have just weighed myself.
You said $5,000?
I am so excited that I have lost a few pounds. I am shocked to see the scale moving. But I'm more excited about my new story that I'm starting. The journey, the vision. Most of you know that face has a tear in one eye and a smile on the other side. And that is something that I have worn all my life. I have never been good enough. But today I heard two sermons on the TV in Charlotte, North Carolina. And they both spoke that I am what God planned. He made me, He gave me my attitude, and I can't change. I don't want to change. I love my story, the journey, the vision. Many people have met me on this journey, and I hope that many more people will meet me. I am excited about the people who have encouraged me on the journey. I am excited about the people who have remembered me on the journey. I am excited about the journey. Years ago, I had a dream that I had my check in my hand, and I was walking into the bank. The bank that was in my dream, I don't have an account there yet. So that was the reason I was so excited about getting my stimulus check, because I wanted to open up a bank account at that bank. I said I must open up a bank account because that is the place where I saw me taking my check in. I remember I had gotten a check. It was so large, I couldn't believe it. But I was walking into that bank. Over my life journey, I have been cut down so many times. My voice has been cut down. But I am excited that on that journey, someone said, "Tell her I remember her." So I think about the late Reverend Maxie Houston. I used to always talk about meeting all kinds of famous people. And he said, "Sister Abigail, there's going to be someone on your journey who's going to say they know you. That is the person that is going to encourage you." So it's not so much about famous people. Oh, I met this one, I met that one. They don't remember us. It's about the ones that remember us. That is the ones that God allows to encourage our journey. As I continue my journey, many people see the vision I talk about as something that can never be. I do know the vision is real. Martin Luther King had a vision, but he was not able to live to see the vision become a reality. But in his lifetime, he talked about it. He wasn't afraid to tell what God had shown him. And now we see that ourselves. So I'm not afraid to tell you about my vision. I'm not afraid to tell you on my journey. Years ago, I met a young man. I did not know he was also on a journey. I knew he was nice and he was very kind, and he took time to listen to me. So right now, I think about him and I try to remember some of the things he said, because we have a way of stretching the truth. So I want to remember some of the things, and I remember him saying, "You are Rydell." I told him I was Rydell, but after he read what I wrote, he said, "You are Rydell." I wish I was in a position to help you, but I want to remember some of the things he said, because years and years passed. I never thought I'd hear about this man. Who was he? He was a stranger on the journey. He told me his name, but I was so busy looking at everything, I couldn't remember everything, but I was remembering great people, famous people who were already labeled. But on the journey that God has, He still is putting labels on people. He is still calling people great. He is still opening doors. He is making the small large. He is making the large small. So He is working all the time. So there was a young man that crossed my journey. And 30 years later, he heard my name, and God allowed him to speak. I remember that writer. But what happened to me when he spoke, it paralyzed me. It shocked me that a person who has become great in the eyes of the world remembers the little dot on the floor. I couldn't understand that. And over the years of 8 years, my name was always there. I said, oh my God, but me, I couldn't accept that. I watched the people march, I watched the people talk, but I knew one day God would give me the courage to speak. Abigail, you've never been good enough. I made you years ago. I know your journey. I knew that you would meet rich and famous people, but you would always live among the poorest people, a lot like Jesus. You would have to be humble. You would have to know how to act, because yes, you will walk among all kinds of people, and you will treat them all the same. You will smile at them. You will respect them, because you will hope they will respect you. If you look at my face right now, you're going to see a little tear coming out of my eye. And sometimes I write about that. Little tear falling from my eye. Tell me, why do I cry? Sometimes even in my own race, my skin is too dark for certain people. But right now, my skin is not too dark for the vision that I carry. I carry $1 billion business for people. I carry the idea for thousands of houses for people. I believe that the rich shall embrace me and the poor shall join me, because I am one of you. And I've looked at the stories in the Bible where God has sent women and they have won the favor of the rich. I believe I shall be one of those women. I am excited about the fact that God has allowed me to hold on to a dream that has caused me to fall so many times. But every time I fall, I get up with a new poem, a new story, a new idea. I am excited about my journey and the people on it that God has put there to help my vision. He has allowed me to say, God has someone to help me. The blessing will bless me, and it will bless so many people. I am excited. I'm just what God made. Maybe I don't have the right skin. Got the little short afro underneath this wig. Got the big breasts. Some people say they're too big. Got the big feet. But hey, I got the wow moment, because some of the people who you think are too great for me to know, they have the audacity and the courage to say they know me. God bless you, and God bless all of our journeys. Today is April 18th, 2021. And I'm going to even say God bless Queen Elizabeth, because years ago, Queen Elizabeth picked her man out when she was 13 years old. And yesterday, April the 17th, she said, see you later. That is the way that she wanted to say it. She didn't want to say goodbye, because she had already planned that she would see him later, that he was the love of her life in her lifetime, and that one day she was to lie beside him again. So she didn't say goodbye. She only said, see you later. In my lifetime, I have not met the man who will walk with me. I have not met the man who says, Abigail, I like what you're talking about. I want to help you build that so that we'll build a life for us in the world. I didn't meet that person. Some of the people on my journey did. They met someone to walk with them. So as we go on in life, we can only be on the journey and know whatever God has for me has my name on it. God bless the world, and God, thank you for allowing me to live here. And I wanted to live here a long time. Charlotte, we just celebrated a lady who lived to be 116 years old. So God is good. I want Him to bless me to have some years, and I want Him to let me see the vision. Thank you.